My name's Huey. I am the founder and creative director of Amplifier. Amplifier is a nonprofit design lab that builds art and media experiments to amplify movements. And movements can be pretty broadly defined when we look at like this moment in time that we're in with the coronavirus pandemic, with the need for vaccinations. This is absolutely a movement moment because it's an opportunity to save lives, and we are actively fighting mis and disinformation campaigns with this work. The reason for Amplifier's existence, in the beginning was that powerful visual storytelling in like photography and journalism and the way that we normally consume it can only do so much, or I was seeing limitations in that. But really powerful art can literally stop people in the streets and make them want to ask questions. And that's what this art does. Like it lives there as a compass pointing to where we want to go. They're the signposts. In the very beginning of this, the opportunity was to literally help save lives. And so to do that, you have to talk about public health and safety, like literally what to do, how long to wash your hands, talk about masks, talk about social distancing. If we remember back to the very beginning, having to understand the rules around that. How do we stay safe, and how do we protect essential workers and doctors? So a lot of it too was, for a lot of people, a tribute to the people that were the first responders, to the doctors, to the nurses, to essential workers that were delivering our groceries and continuing to do the work that if they didn't take those risks, our world would stop. But then there's also whole other trajectories, like looking at the mental health fallout that's come from this pandemic. There are a lot of people isolated and alone and struggling with what to do. So we asked for a lot of submissions on the topic of well-being and mental health and self-care, because people needed to see messages that kind of kept them believing, that could be those signposts that saying, there is a better future is coming. It's okay. Like, let's be patient. It's coming. It's okay to feel this way. The really special thing about launching a global open call and inviting the whole world to submit is that we see visions for storytelling that we could have never imagined ourselves. One of the most exciting parts of this open call also was that we had the opportunity between the two open calls to give out $200,000 in grants to artists. So all of the work that was chosen by the curators was given $1,000 a piece. For a lot of artists, the pandemic meant a pause in work. We had work coming in from all over Africa and South Asia and parts of the world we had never seen submissions, where a $1,000 artist award was a huge deal. And so it was exciting to be able to offer that opportunity to artists in places that we had never worked before. So really this pandemic campaign has opened Amplifier up to more and more of an international vision. Part of the foundation of what we do at Amplifier is that everything is free and open source. Everything we've ever made and ever commissioned is available at amplifier.org as a free download, and then it can be anywhere, really. We've seen this as murals on the side of buildings. We've seen light projections, massive light projections. You see it in the windows of coffee shops. You see it literally, you see it in the halls of hospitals. People made yard signs out of it. Really, once the work is made, we distribute it in a way that anybody can use it anywhere. The way you carry it determines what kind of a tool it is. Like, you are the amplifier.